What's up guys, this is Gerald. Today I want to give a quick review and demonstration of this Yakima FrontLoader Bike Racks. They are rooftop upright bike racks and they're going to be mounted on the crossbar on the rooftop of your car. And when you buy these brand new, it costs about $290 each in Yakima's website. But when I bought these in a garage sale locally and I paid much lower than that. Now before we get started, I just want to give you some specs. The weight of this bike rack is 18 pounds. The dimension, the length is about 56 inches. The width is about 7 inches. And the height, when it's folded like this, it's about 7 inches. So this bike rack fits 20-inch to 27.5-inch wheels with a tire width of up to 3 inches. And 29 inches wheels with a tire width of up to 2.7 inches. What I like about this bike rack is that it's compatible with the SKS Lock that's sold separately. Alright guys, like I said, this bike rack can accommodate bicycle wheels from 20-inch all the way to 29-inch. And it has this divot or predetermined slot where you can adjust this bracket according to your wheel size and move it to the appropriate place that's right for your wheels, and I'm going to demonstrate that. Alright guys, right now I have this bracket set at 26-inch wheel size. So let's say you want to bring different bicycle with a different wheel size. All you have to do is unlock this bracket and slide it over. Let's say you want to bring a smaller bike for your kids, 20-inch size, and slide it over to the 20-inch number. And once you see the number right there in the hole, all you have to do is lock the bracket. That's it, it won't go anywhere. And when you're ready to bring different bicycle with different wheel size, again, unlock, slide, and lock. Very easy. The feature that I really like about this bike rack is that it works with Yakima SKS Locks. As you can see in this bike rack, it accepts 2 locks. One here to lock the bike rack into the crossbar, and the other one in here to lock your bike into the bike rack. So because I have 2 bike racks, I bought a set of 4. They call this cores. And when you buy, you can pick different number of cores depending on your need, and it's going to have the different cores here. And it also comes with a control key. And control key is just like flat like this, and it also comes with 2 of the locking key. And what's nice about this key system is that it is numbered. So as you can see, this is one of my old locks, but it's numbered A149. So let's say you start with 1 bike rack and you just bought 2 cores. When you add another bike rack and you need another core, you can just buy the same Yakima SKS Locks but with the same number. That way you can still use the same key instead of carrying 2 different keys. So that's what's cool about this Yakima SKS Locks. So when you buy this bike rack brand new, like I said, it won't have the key most likely, and it's just come with this rubber cover. And when you buy the core, what you can do is just remove this cover, and this is where you can slot in the core locks. So for example, this is what the core locks look like. And if you see right there, there's that hole right there at the end, and there's this protruding part on the core, so you want to align that with that hole. And all you have to do simply is align and insert the core and just push it in. That's it. So once you have the core, you can lock and unlock this core. So what do we need this control key for? So they give us this control key, so you'll need this when you want to remove the core from the housing. So all you need to do is press it in and just kind of wiggle until the core comes out. So this is what you need in order to remove the core from the housing. Without this key, you cannot remove this core from the housing. You cannot remove the core from the housing using the lock key. So the lock key can lock and unlock, but it cannot be used to remove the core from the housing. See, it's not coming off. I'm trying to wiggle it. Before I mount this bike rack onto my crossbar, I want to show you how to mount your bike onto this bike rack. So what you do, you want to open this bracket first, halfway, and then I have my trusted Specialized Robe all carbon frame road bike here. And what you want to do, you just put the bike on the top and push. And when you push, it's gonna go in place. So the bracket's gonna lock your front wheel. And once you do that, you will secure this by tightening this bolt right here all the way. This way, your bike's not gonna go anywhere, it's locked. So this dial here will lock the bracket. So that way your bike won't go anywhere. And once you're done, you would put the strap on your back tire. And like I said, another feature that I like is that you can lock this, so you can remove this and you can lock your bike to the bike rack. But if you don't want to lock your bike to the bike rack, you can put this cable back on its place. So they have the place where it's hold the cable right there, and there's a bracket for the other side for this one, so you can just secure. So there's a place for this where you can secure all the cables nicely if you don't want to use it. And once you arrive at your destination and you want to remove the bike, follow the same step in reverse. So remove the back strap, and then don't forget to loosen this dial. One time I forgot to loosen this dial, and I can't figure out why I can't open this front bracket because I forgot to loosen it, so it stays locked. So make sure you loosen it all the way, and once done, just roll it off the bike rack. I'm gonna mount this bike rack to the crossbar, and I'm gonna put this on the side so you can see, but basically this is going to go to your front crossbar and this one is gonna go to the back. So all you have to do is align this, push it in, right? And once it's in, you just twist it to lock. So that's how it works for the back one. And for the front, once you put this in place, have the crossbar right here, all you have to do is just turn this dial in order to lock it. So as you turn, you can see the dial is getting smaller and smaller, right? This piece is moving, so that's how you secure it to your crossbar. And once you're done, you lock it. So you're going to install this bike rack. What you want to do, just climb up and align the crossbar. You put it in place, you just want to check to make sure that they're aligned from front to back. Make sure that they're not off, and once you're happy, we're gonna lock that bike rack to the crossbar. Okay, once you put it in place, we're going to tighten this into the crossbar. Alright, so now it's tight. See, it's not going anywhere. It's completely locked to the crossbar. Once it's locked, you want to take your key and lock it. This is where you lock the bike rack into the crossbar. That's it. So after you lock it, see, you can't move this dial anymore. Okay, now we're going to do the back. So the back is pretty simple. So this side, can slide, so it can accommodate different size of the crossbar, right? But once you're happy, all you have to do is, that's it, and start twisting. Okay, once it's done, you can just try to wiggle it. If it doesn't move, then it's tight enough. Lastly, you just want to secure this strap and just put it on the lock so it's not flapping around. So with this, we have installed the first bike rack onto the crossbar. This is the final product. This is what the bike rack look like with the bike on, and I really like this bike rack just because it's out of the way. It's on the roof. I know that some of the removable bike rack, it's mounted on the trunk. I don't really like that because it's just inconvenient. Once you have that bike mounted on a trunk, you can't really open the trunk. But with this one, it's just out of the way, right? And it's always there. It stays on your roof. You don't have to open the bike rack when you don't use it. It just stay there. So when you want to ride, all you have to do is just get your car out of the garage and put the bike on the bike rack, and you're off to go. And when you get to your destination, you just remove the bike and you're off to go riding. But with the portable one like Sarah's, where the one that you mount on the trunk, you kind of have to put that bike rack on first and then put the bike on, so it just takes a little bit more time. And another feature that I like about this bike rack is that you don't have to open any wheels. I know that some of the bike rack, you have to open the front wheels and mount it, and that's just inconvenient. With this one, you can just keep all the wheels on and off you go. So lastly, I really like also this feature that you can lock the bike into the bike rack. So that way, let's say you're going somewhere for a ride and you want to stop by at a store or something, you can be rest assured that your bike is safe because it's locked to your bike rack. And overall, this bike rack, in my opinion, makes your car look sporty. It makes your car look like an adventure. It just adds to the look, to the sporty look of your car. So overall, would definitely recommend this bike rack. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope this has been helpful, and I'll see you in the next video. If you have any question, leave a comment below. I'll be happy to answer all your questions. But thanks again for watching. I'll see you in the next video.